Here we are. France! Paris. 1792. I remember those days. Oh!
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this, Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be
They all
long
have long
gone.
faces, don't they?
As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If
Oh.
you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
You know, Louis, I
Louis.
have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk. You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back.
What?
Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
Am I the only
know you're
one who
planning on
thinks
selling around
that
Lord
her
Mortimer's
voice
parties.
doesn't fit
Alright.
very well?
Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
What happens in
Just a few
Rome
more
stays in
minutes and
Rome.
my concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours.
Oh.
You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got
Open.
it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Oh.
Von Borchert! Von Borchert! Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero.
Yo, Etheline.
Pity you're not in any position to do so.
Slap.
For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this.
Where's the money? Lebowski. Uncanny Valley? What is that? Act? Trust her. Oh my god, it's a decision type of game? I suck at this. I always end up killing the people. So how did they get captured? No idea. I think that's what we're trying to find out. We're trying to find out what happened. Trust her. Okay, I'll trust you, baby man. Good morning.
Please, be my guest, Mother.
Okay. Yo. Choices matter. Oh!
Well done, Louis. You reacted perfectly.
How do you feel, Mother?
Couldn't be better. He's alive, so I can question him after we get back.
Okay.
Pity he's just a middleman. Means I haven't finished with this case.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd be running off on one of your adventures again, Mother.
No.
You know what? I'm warning you. This time,
I think
I'm coming
no.
with you.
I don't think so,
No.
baby man.
Even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
Mother, you're no spring chicken anymore.
Come on, let's go home.
What's a
And don't
spring
forget to send our
chicken?
men to tend to Von Borchert.
Notre Dame. In Paris, France. The point that FX try to replicate human face, but don't quite get there and gets weird, like Polar Express. Yeah. Polar Express was weird. Yeah. Lord Mortimer's Island, off the coast of England. Okay, is it loud or is it okay? I'm not sure. Buns! Croissant! Seems okay? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Is that Hogwarts? It looks like Hogwarts.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Von Burchett's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris with no explanation, and off you
The
go to
game,
infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer, and now he writes me to say that you've gone missing.
It is,
on his
look!
private island, which, by the way, looks more like a big
It looks
rock
like
than a paradise island.
downgrade Hogwarts. The mad ones.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long
has some nice
lost
eyes,
mystical
though.
object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think
Contrary
about
to
it.
what one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited
Yo,
me.
Pennis. Oh, I forgot the chat bot. Thank you for reminding me. It's
Well,
turning
how very
on.
amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first
How
time
many,
at one of Lord
Pennis? We
Mortimer's
ended up with
legendary parties?
258 deaths, if I'm not mistaken. So in total, we died,
Well, I simply
I
can't
think,
wait
more
for
than
all the
100
festivities
times.
to begin.
And you, good sir.
Yeah.
What brings you here?
What brings you here? Business with Lord Mortimer.
Lord Mortimer asked me to join him. We have some business to take care of.
Oh,
This
how
sounds like the
mysterious.
GPS guy.
Adapt quickly, my son. You get along here like a fish in water. Would you believe that we are all here hoping to solve our personal issues? You'll see.
Okay.
Right. I doubt that you came here to look for your mother, Your Eminence.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who
I will
dream of simply
continue.
one
I will
day
continue
setting foot
tomorrow.
on this island. And only
Tomorrow
a
I'll
very
be back.
few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
Oh. Turn the question back to the Duchess.
And you, Duchess? You seem to be quite accustomed to things here. Am I right?
I do not think that one can ever get accustomed to what Lord Mortimer prepares for his guests.
Oh.
But you are right. This is not the first time I've been on this wharf.
If you've come back again, I imagine you must find it to be of some interest.
Here, everything is possible if you make the right choices.
Ah, right
It really is
choices.
up to you whether you leave better off or not.
Please excuse me if you find me overly curious, young man.
What's happening with the
I did not mean
dude?
to
Like the
cause you
eyes.
any embarrassment. Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess.
Yeah, I'm going to assume
Cardinal,
he's
the
American.
Duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious.
He doesn't sound French,
known,
nor,
I'd have gone for
you
a
know,
better suit.
English. Oh. It's the
Are
tadpole.
you all right?
Oh. Like a headache. They are.
Mother? Oh shit.
They want.
Your
Oh.
hand!
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah. No one's going to find it.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother! No! Don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But trusted you.
Bad decision. Oh,
Don't!
who's this guy?
No! You can run if you want to, Sarah, but you will pay for it.
Louis, are you alright? What's going on?
You
Here,
might,
take this.
yeah. It's
sorry.
okay.
Keep
We're
it.
used to Cthulhu.
Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
He looks like that
It's getting
actor
late. Why don't you go on ahead and
from The
I'll catch up with you,
Pianist.
okay?
Are you sure?
What is he called?
Yes. I'm
I love that
sorry.
actor, but
I'm
he
sure,
has those
yes.
vibes.
Fine.
Maybe with a little extra beard. Yeah. Adam Broody, yeah. where did you
I
and
definitely have to
Broody?
find Mother quickly.
Broody something.
Am I going crazy or
Ah,
what?
we can
This can't be
actually
real.
use.
The
Oh,
Duchess arrived with me.
oh,
What's happening to me, for God's sake?
okay.
Absolutely need to find you, Mother.
Go up to the manor. Item added to the inventory. How do I add items? What is the inventory? Enter, escape, backpack. Okay. How do I loot? Nothing. Oh,
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you.
Oh.
But we didn't happen to run into each other.
oh.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Choose your class? Wait, so they were not kidding when they said this is an RPG, right? Diplomat shines in society, a talent speaker, he avoids faux pas, and he can convince those with whom he's talking without offending them. Politics is his field of predilection. The occultist is a master of deception. Convinced of the importance of knowledge, he has acquired extensive expertise in science and arts. Using others to achieve his own ends does not bother him. Detective excels in investigation. He is trained to notice every detail in his surroundings, as well as in people he questions. He's a hands-on man, and he does not shy away from the direct approach. Occultist? Okay. Do you want to spot a poll? Nah, I think everybody has spoken. I think it's going to be occultist. Whatever this is. Okay, choose your skills. Be up to date with scientific knowledge. Rely on knowledge of myths, occult, and religious symbols, as well as ancient language and secret societies. Yeah. Oh. Get people to act in your own interest. Steal items, yes. Cultural background, arts, and geography. Okay. One each? Cool.
I have been involved in all sorts of unsolved cases. Have you ever heard of the Abbey of Hexham?
Vaguely.
An ingenious scam involving mass manipulation on a scale never seen before.
There was a cavern under the abbey, wasn't there?
Exactly. The wind would blow in through spouts, creating a terrifying howling sound. So, to stop the howling, the priests called for offerings from the peasants.
And if they brought enough money, I'm guessing the priest stopped the howling. A perfect trick to fool simple souls.
Admit it, Duchess. That story kept you in suspense, didn't it?
No.
Yes, it did. I'm delighted to find out that you were the young and brilliant French investigator.
French! She doesn't
For
sound
someone
French.
who only remembers the case vaguely, your memories are very clear.
Well, they say I have the memory of two people. But please, call me Emily.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Not at all, so lie to her. Not at all, sorry.
Please excuse me, madam. I'm sure we've met before, but I don't remember where.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it's not very flattering for me.
I imagine that with your beauty, madam, it's the first time a man hasn't remembered your face.
Well, I must say, you make up for yourself rather elegantly.
How does she keep up
Please
with that
stop torturing
corset?
me. I'm
It's
completely
this
at your
close of
mercy.
showing the...
Where have we met?
4 years ago. in
Oh,
London,
Katana.
No, sorry, I don't remember.
in
Are
the
you
office
okay
of
now?
William Pitt. Remember?
Yeah, we're not sure what's
No?
happening.
I'm so sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't matter. Right, time to go to the manor.
Yeah. Opportunities. Your skills allow you to discover hidden details. Okay.
I ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she playing with me?
What is going on? Each person you meet has their own personality, which makes them vulnerable to certain skills and immune to others. Exploiting their personality is crucial to achieve your personal goals. Skills used against immunities will not succeed and leave you exhausted. Meanwhile, exploited vulnerabilities will give you 1 effort point back. Okay.
Emily, please excuse my insisting, but you still haven't answered about my mother. Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
I don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
I see, girl. I see. Breathe in. Breathe out. Go walk a little bit to spread the bad thoughts. If you have the chance, grab some chamomile tea. It's gonna be okay. You obtain talents when carrying out certain actions. Okay. Royal jelly.
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
Ah, that's the inventory. Weird. We got Archidoses of Magic. It gives 1 point. Hey! A what? 1 point in occultism. Emily's handkerchief. Mortimer's invitation. We got jelly. De Richet. Louis de Richet and Biaggi Giuseppe. Examines the Cardinal. Is a legate to Pope Pius VI. Okay, we don't have any more points. Alright, let's go.
Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
Okay. Well, let's pick up this weird jelly that we find on the docks. I don't see why not. The devil.
Good evening, sir.
Oh.
May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Richet.
Monsieur de Richet. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
What do you know about my mother?
What can you tell me about the disappearance of my mother?
2 weeks have passed since Sir's mother went missing. All the staff here have since been busy searching every nook and cranny of the island. But Sir may rest assured, we shouldn't be long in finding her.
And just what have you found so far?
It would seem that Sir's mother may be hiding on the island and regularly changing her location.
Why?
But no one seems to know why she would find this behavior necessary.
What do you mean?
On several occasions, we have found leftovers of food, a few of her things, or even traces of campsites. The reason why we're searching the wharf again is because lights were spotted there last night.
Nah, but
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir.
think Mom is
According to our
crazy.
information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Oh. Your skills gives you access to unique choices. Okay. What?
Did anyone see anything else?
Unfortunately not,
Massage.
sir. Only lights were seen by servants of the manor, sir. And as I was saying, sir, all the guests were asleep, and no one seems to have noticed anything at all. We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The
Okay.
handkerchief is embroidered with the initials SDR.
Sarah
We
de
came to the
Relay.
conclusion that they are the
Oh.
initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet.
Sarah de
I
Rocher.
have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here. Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Oh. Will you kindly give me the handkerchief?
Pass me the handkerchief.
But sir, my orders were to give it to my master.
Are you refusing to give me my own mother's personal belongings?
Dun,
Even though she was
dun.
greatly looking forward to meeting your master, she's gone missing. And you seem incapable of finding her.
We're okay,
but sir,
Massage. We
please,
just
And
started.
to top it all
Grab
off,
your
You
popcorn.
refuse to give me the handkerchief that she so often let me use? Do I deserve such little consideration in your eyes? Is that what you wish me to report to your master?
No, certainly not, sir. Please forgive me, sir. I have been such an idiot. Here you are.
Ta-da! Yep, it's the console.
It is indeed your handkerchief, Mother.
It smells like
You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know
Crap.
what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing?
Can we check the handkerchief? So now we have all the
This
handkerchiefs.
wharf.
I'm going to get an handkerchief of my own. Okay, let me check the surroundings. It's dark, isn't it? No. No, I haven't. I haven't massaged. Didn't have the
Never get
time.
it open barehanded.
Okay. Pick the lock. We can try. Aha!
There we are.
Bingo. Can I compare? How do I do that?
Hello.
I will massage. I will. Okay, trunks.
This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty. I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed.
Wow, that's
Just like in my
reassuring.
vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful.
All right, massage. The card of today is... It's a pity that kids these days are all getting involved with blank. Kids are involved with Gandhi. And kids are getting involved with erections that last longer than 4 hours. So choose whatever you think it's best for the kids to get involved with these days, all right? Yeah. Yeah, one or the other. GG.
Great. Funny. This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels.
Examine the barrel.
Uh-huh. What have we here? It's cannon powder.
Okay.
The powder's wet. Not surprising, given the dampness of the dock. It's unusable now. I don't know what the person
Good.
who left this barrel like this had in mind, but
For
it's a wreck.
erection?
Apparently,
Must be
someone on
painful,
this
isn't it?
island has gone through a whole lot of
I
trouble
mean-
to arm themselves. I really must find
Just
you,
the
dear
sound
mother.
of it.
And quickly too.
Ba 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 ba. Yo, Del Mayor. How's it going? With the... okay. Yeah.
Latin inscription.
Yeah.
Annesis.
It was controversial. I remember that a couple of months ago. Let's see. Latin, easy to translate. Oh.
You don't know, my son, how little wisdom the world is governed with.
Oh.
I tend to agree.
Lord Mortimer is
The
Latin?
Latin inscription. And nesis, mi fili quantilia produncia mundus regatur.
Regatur. Choice already made. Okay. So we don't know crap about this. Can we get in? Checkpoint reached.
How did Mortimer
Oh.
manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
It's also my favorite character. One of my favorite characters in Civilization. He is unstable. Yo, Simplex, welcome in. Welcome to the council. Yeah, Rooks, you know it. Another connoisseur of the game. Yeah, is that Zeus?
Impressive.
Ah, my son. I was looking for you.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Riche, aren't you?
We talked
You
about
see,
that.
your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
You can give it to
My
me.
mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway, I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance. Listen, if it will help, you can always give it to me.
Confrontation start? What is this? You have to go through several steps while being as persuasive as possible. Confrontations have consequences on the rest of the story. Oh my god, no. Why are you doing this? Yo, Emma! Italian overacting accent? I mean, we have a French dude with zero accent. Zero. Zero. He sounds American. Alright, validate.
Thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Yes. Never mind, give me the letter. Yes.
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour,
Yeah,
she must be
balancing
asleep.
stuff. Iowa friends?
I shall see her tomorrow.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son.
We were
I hold
lovers.
Your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Those are all my...
Nonetheless, our
my
exchanges
questions in
have
games.
always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
He has
That
a tattoo?
is very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
We sell drugs. Yeah, I like this type of games. Reminds me of Detroit Become Human. What was the other one? Heavy Rain and all those. I'm a bit of a sucker for them. They about your mother, but we don't know which mother. What do you mean? Our business is confidential. We are members of the Golden Orb, what? Okay, don't mind me. Let's try.
Be it Mother or myself, our motto has always been discretion in all things. And to promise to never betray a word of honor. Was your secret safe with Mother? It will be even more so with me.
You have convinced me. The mystery will which your mother manages her business proves
Yeah,
that she
Detroit is a
carries your
masterpiece.
motto close to her heart. Your words seem sincere, my son.
All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there
Of
any other
course,
solution?
Samuel. Of
Look,
course.
If it's of
Absolutely
any help,
legit.
you can always leave your envelope with me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
Maybe it's because of the faces, right? I don't know.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful.
My god, what is
Do
the
you think I
soundtrack in the
should give it to
background?
you?
Oh. Pretend I don't want it. Okay.
Look, you seem hesitant. The simplest thing to do is just to give it to her when you see her. After all, it's not that urgent.
Ta-da!
Yes. I mean, yes, it's urgent. I mean, what if we don't find each other here on the island?
Yeah, they're pretty
Though I don't know yet when I'll be
strange.
leaving. I might not be staying for very long.
Eggplants.
What to do? Can you see a solution?
Come on. Just give me the letter for crying out loud.
I cannot run the risk alone. I am going to trust you. You seem like an honest man.
Absolutely.
Bingo.
Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
For the last step, you must convince the person you're talking to by giving a positive answer. If you give a bad answer, the step will repeat itself until either you give it a right one or you have no blunders left. I don't believe in his god. Promise. Oh my god. Okay.
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Good. Listen, let's
Thank you
stop
for the
there.
biddy, Emma. Thank
I'm
you.
going to tell you a secret, Monsieur de Ricci. Your
Oh.
mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son.
2 seconds
Only for
ago,
her sake.
all this was a secret,
Always
and all of a
respect his
sudden
name.
he just gives all the info.
The letter I spoke of. It includes a list of
I
about
did,
15
Emma.
names ready
I had a
for
good
departure.
breakfast. Thank you for asking.
Quick. Remember to tell
It was milk
Sarah
with
when you
cereals.
see her.
Nothing too shabby.
Time is short.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it
Your
contains.
mother and father, so you're free to read half of the letter. Touche. But this game and the overall concepts of gameplay based around investigation and dialogue rather than combat. Yeah, your skills, you know, is your, you know, your personal characteristics, personality characteristics. A sealed letter, but I can't read it. Hello. I'll see if I want to open it once I'm in my room. Okay. We got no experience. And we got no honey.
Blind Oedipus. Blinded himself. What a tragic destiny.
This one? Wow. It's a cool looking painting. How about this one? Are these Valkyries? No.
Fall of the Damned by Rubens.
Wow.
The man who cannot achieve the salvation of God the Father is offered to fall into the depths of the abyss.
Yeah, I can't. This is not your usual... What is this? Collector coins. What? Lost coins in the Mortimer's Manor. Devil's Thorn grants you the Exalted State. You temporarily see the immunities and vulnerabilities affecting a dialogue choice in a conversation. You cannot carry more than 5. Okay. It's locked. Ah, Caravaggio. Even the door is a masterpiece. Wow, I love this one.
Saturn devouring his son. Good God, how awful. Everything in this painting is disturbing. It's the first time I've seen brushstrokes like
This
this.
painting is awesome. Awesome possum. What about this guy? Who is this?
Crucifixion of St. Peter. He was crucified upside down, out of humility. Surprising for an entrance hall.
Wait a second. So the inverted cross is nothing more but St. Peter's cross? Huh. We're learning things today. We're learning. Also in Prado?
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch. A biography of the great men.
Flip through it. Take the book.
Open to Brutus's page. Caesar, stabbed by multiple blows at once.
We love you too,
Sees Brutus raise the
Katana.
dagger.
We love you too,
Covering
girl.
his head with his robe, he delivers himself to the arms of the conspirators.
Painting by the
Nice
Spanish
family.
artist Goya.
Let's keep it.
Interpreted as a depiction of the
Might
Greek
come in
mate of the
handy someday.
Titan Cronus eating one of his offspring. Yeah. It's kind of sick, isn't it? A father eating his own son. Nom 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 nom. It gives us 1 point in conviction.
I thought
The
my
X
chimney was
shaped
big, but this one is
is
beyond
Peter's
belief.
one. Thank you,
It's the
Adelmeyer.
least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards.
Is this
away
George
from-
Washington?
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence, Cardinal Piaggi. He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simpler.
George Washington, President of the United States.
Oh, get out of
Delighted
here!
at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis Muras de Riche. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple.
It is. It is a bit
Let us
ridiculous.
forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you.
Red? Here
I
we
should imagine you
go.
never thought
A
you'd
more
be in such
devilish
I
color,
must admit
right?
that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when
Are
Lord
we the
Mortimer
Illuminati?
organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet. And you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network.
Uh-huh.
What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
My mother.
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Riche's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious
One
gossip
second,
or juicy
Katana. After the
tidbits,
dialogue, I'll do
unmentionable
it.
Secrets or even money
Have it right
matters,
here.
But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Holm, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests.
That's why she's cold. She's wearing that clothing.
Accompanied
Everybody's
by
wearing
gallons of
jackets
absinthe
and-
cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
Oh, there's a timer. Can we pause? Oh, we can. Okay, so, Katana. It's a pity that kids these days are all getting involved with, let's see, are getting involved with bitch slaps. Or kids are getting involved with getting so angry that they pop boners. What is this thing with the boners? Last card, we also gave boners away. So, you choose, Katana. You choose what's best for your kids, you know, for kids nowadays. Okay, invent something.
Like you, Mr. President, I'm here as a result of Lord Mortimer's invitation.
2 members of the same family here. That is rare.
Oh, yeah.
You know what they say. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
So funny.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
How about no? Oh.
Good Lord. Washington is wearing the emblem of the Grand Master of the Golden Order.
Illuminati.
It's the highest distinction of the order in the United States. It puts him on par with
What?
my mother.
Oh.
He must really know his stuff when it comes to the...
How do you know those things?
Good evening, my friends.
Oh.
That's the man for my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer. He can't be present this evening, and he sends his deepest apologies.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start. Do you know that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat, very influential. He's also close to Lord Mortimer, so don't be surprised if he acts like he's at home.
Uh-huh.
And
It looks
now,
like
my
a
dear
ghoul.
guests,
Yeah.
A light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would
Ew.
like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We're
We'll have to
hungry.
be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I have already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home.
Okay.
And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
Yes. I don't care about Washington.
My vision is more important. Let's follow home.
I'll follow you, sir. Mr. Washington, I hope to speak with you at greater length on another occasion. Emily, please excuse me, but I would like to speak to Sir Holm. I shall see you later.
Bye.
My friend, I hope our dear Giovanni is well.
I didn't explore the rest of the
Troubles
room.
in France have fatigued him, but he will recover slowly. Do not fear.
Count Dracula?
He apologizes for remaining in Rome. The voyage was too much for him.
And right he was too. The mildness of the Mediterranean, eh? Come, sit down and have something to eat, my friend. You look rather pale. Excuse me, sir. I have been neglecting my duty. I haven't introduced myself. Sir Gregory Holm, an old friend of Lord Mortimer's.
A real pleasure, sir.
You who must be well used to the court of France.
That makeup, though.
How do you find this peaceful little haven?
Charming if I hadn't come here for disturbing reasons.
Yes, I heard the news. What a story.
Indeed. I wanted to ask you.
Do you know my mother?
You seem to know my mother well. Is that true?
Who does not know of her, sir? She has such a wide circle that everyone knows your mother from a distance or closer.
To see all the
Everyone knows
scenes,
Sarah,
yeah.
my son.
But you only
It's
know
just
her by her
like
reputation.
Madame
I remember she
Madame.
once worked for the Crown of England. She always honors her engagements. However,
What was
we've
the
never
other
been
games?
personally
That
introduced,
series.
sadly.
The Quarry.
If I'm to believe my vision, you're not going to get along with her.
Thank you for your answers, Sir Home. But I beg your pardon. I get the impression I know you. Have we met?
Except in my
Have you met
dreams,
Ted?
of course.
Not that I remember, young man. Perhaps you're mistaking me for another member of the Chamber of Lords. And what with the
Exactly,
wig and the
Rooks.
powder, it wouldn't be the
Exactly. That was the name that I was looking for.
You were definitely the one I saw threatening my mother.
I thought... Never mind. It'll come back to me. Would you allow me one last question, sir? I don't want to take up all your time.
Please, go ahead.
Oh,
What do you
yes,
want to
yes. Who could have held a grudge? What did my mother come here for? What is the link between Willsboro and my mother? Yo, CS, good morning. Hope you're doing well.
Sir, do you know Emily Hillsborough?
Oh, Madame la Duchesse. Of course. It was I who invited her to the island.
Do you know of any link between her and my mother?
Not really, no. They may well have met at the court of King George, but I can't be sure about that.
No dispute between them, then?
Not to my knowledge, no.
And even if Duchess Hillsborough is a complex woman to understand, I honestly can't imagine her in a conflict with the famous Sara de Rice.
Oh,
Elizabeth!
who?
I should have insisted that you rest in your room.
Do you want me to call someone?
Let me handle this. I'm used to this kind of thing.
Thank
Are
you,
we?
Mr. Duché.
Miss, can you hear me?
Leave me.
Quick diagnosis.
Slight arrhythmia, nothing too serious. Do you often feel faint?
Leave me alone.
Wow.
Yes, Elizabeth suffers from poor health. Her fits are part of her daily life.
I would guess it's more like an anxiety attack, as if something had suddenly terrorized her. She reeks
Cthulhu.
of laudanum, though. Are you receiving any regular medical treatment, miss? Miss Adams, are you receiving any medical treatment?
No,
I don't know
I do
what you have to be
drugs.
afraid of yet, miss, but trying to drive out your demons with drugs won't
Yeah.
do much good.
Very
tell me something about
alternative,
her?
isn't it? Who is she?
Who is this young lady?
Elizabeth Adams. She's come to the island for a course of treatment, to rest.
For a course of treatment?
That thingy.
That's right. Seer can do wonders. Are you all right, Elizabeth? Do you feel any better?
When did she arrive?
She looks
4 days
like.
ago.
Let me
Okay.
think.
My mother had already gone missing.
Remember Doctor Who? The
Are
monk
you all right,
lady?
Elizabeth? You gave us quite a fright.
What's the
Take
name
it
of the
easy,
ac-
miss.
the actress?
Let me-
She looks like that
I just
actress,
need to get back to my room.
but with a
my
slightly
dear.
longer
Go
hair.
ahead.
You saw it, didn't you?
Pardon me?
I segni della bestia.
Sorry, Your Eminence. I don't speak Italian.
Forget it. It doesn't matter.
You dumb Louis.
Gentlemen, it's getting late. It is time for everyone to go to bed. It has been a long day.
I didn't eat. I didn't even eat. Of the X-Men, she could. She has the looks.
It's all the more delicate.
I'll see what I can do, but the case I'm on at the moment might well leave me with very few opportunities.
Oh.
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical.
We don't
works
have
of
any
art.
skills.
I won't disguise.
We miss
the fact
vigilance,
that I
we miss
find it all a
politics, we
little
miss linguistics.
megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
Ah, shite.
Sir Holm, who was that young lady with you?
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President.
Is he drooling?
She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Miss Adams is here to rest.
Opportunity
You have
missed.
perhaps already come
Again.
across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence.
It does. I
On
think
that
so,
note,
Samuel.
It's very late. You must be exhausted. The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
I don't need company. Misery loves company and company. Hey, yo.
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr.
Thanks.
President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Merci.
Well, my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Sleep
Good night.
well.
See you tomorrow. Oh man, it's been quite a day.
Is
Right.
it?
Where is my room?
I can't. I'm stuck. Okay, we're gonna explore every little bit of the house before we go to bed. Do, 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 do. What you gonna do?
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Napoleon?
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Bonaparte. Break the vase? I can't.
Monsieur Jacques Perreux.
Jacques Perreux. Hey, nothing. Jacques Perreux.
A few leaves out of an old encyclopedia.
Okay, gives 1 skill point to... Oh. To science, linguistics, and erudition. But we can't read it. Okay.
Decorum guide.
Rules of Civility and Decent Behavior by Perron Leonard. Go, 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 ghost! Go, 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 ghost! Another lovely painting. I don't think I would like a house this big. Too much effort for cleaning. Who's this room? Doesn't say.
Monsieur Johann van Vulner.
Van Vulner.
An old sesterce from Roman Gaul.
Ciceste, but where did I get those? 1 skill point in trades. Do I have skill points? I don't. Okay. Monsieur, madame, de guichet. Mais oui. Nope. Collector of coins. At least we're getting all of them.
President George Washington.
Okay. Is this my room? Apparently not. We got some more royal jelly.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Okay, what about my room?
Huh, that's me.
Louis de Richet. Yeah, I'm just checking the corridor if there's
Duke Manuel Godoy.
a duke. What about Madame?
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Oh, she has the closest door. Got it. All right. Let's go to bed. It has some very interesting paintings though. Yeah, great singer. Great singer.
Right. So what shall I do with this letter? It might be about my mother's disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Piaggi's trust. What should I do?
Without breaking the seal? How do we do that?
So, it really is a list of French countrymen. Piaggi wasn't lying. Wow, nice room. Mortimer sure doesn't do things half.
What does it say?
Way.
Should we eat the goodies? God dang it, I didn't see the room. Become the letter. Adapt, overcome. That's touching the wound. Alright. Carmelite water.
Saint Jerome and the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones.
Wow.
An image of a saint hearing voices. Saturn devouring his son. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. I wouldn't like to be his son. Judith beheading Holofernes. Ironic in a way, when you know that the artist represented herself as Judith beheading her mentor, who had raped her.
Yeah. Good for Judith. I'm glad she did that.
Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy, before superior voices. The conversion of St. Paul by Caravaggio. It's incredible. It doesn't look like a copy, but I was sure the original was in Rome.
Wow. Should we eat the honey? Intoxicated. You've consumed 4 items during a single quest.
Golden elixir.
Okay, what's a golden elixir?
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Jolly good time. Bronca, can I give you for Christmas the thing I sent you on Instagram? I don't know what you sent me, but yes, I guess. I don't know. More food and your clothes burst from your body. Speaking of overweight, my dog is overweight. What is this? That's it? Okay, we got 4 points. Skill not acquired. Oh. Psychology. Subterfuge. Manipulation. Occultism? Yes. Okay, your next reading. You can choose what you need to read during your adventures. I can't. Assemble all pages. Etiquette, conviction, occultism. No. Occultism, etiquette, conviction. I would love it. Oh, mama. I want to see what it's all about. I know that I've said this before, but he has some pretty damn beautiful eyes. Checkmate. Oh!
Your turn? The servants are not very efficient.
Durocher can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of de Richet's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
Oh.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear.
Napoleon?
I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too
This
late.
guy has a French accent.
much to
Why?
discuss.
Why doesn't
One last
Louis
move.
have one if he's French?
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this. Come, come. Take a seat, my friend.
Where am I? Are we sleepwalkers?
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Welcome. Bienvenue, Monsieur Bonaparte.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
Oh.
I'm coming.
Just wait a second while I explore the rest of the room. Okay. A circle-shaped key.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed, you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects your mother left behind. Yours faithfully, Lord William Mortimer.
Okay.
Inspiration of St. Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel, dictated to him by voices.
What about this one? This is freaking awesome.
Last Judgment. Why do I always get the most terrifying room?
Dude, this is the coolest room. Look at all those paintings.
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound?
I don't know.
Thomas looks on but doesn't touch.
It's weird.
The torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance.
Okay.
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
Honey, honey, honey. It's not funny.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Jolly good time.
Saint Jerome and the Angel.
What is this?
There's a circle around the lock here. Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
Yeah, use the key. A crystal and a jar?
There's a note. Effects of Sœur de Richer, to be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it.
Nah, don't take them. You found an amber fragment. Each time you pick 4 of them, you increase your maximum effort points by 1.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
What about the other thing? Okay. Hold on.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
Yes.
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
It's not like I was sleeping
I'm
or
going to
anything.
need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
I bumped into her in the small salon before.
Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams.
What?
But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens. I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in.
Okay.
I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her.
Okay.
I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are 2 men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
Nah, we're gonna help George Washington.
Count on me, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Okay.
Trust me.
We can handle 10 minutes. Right?
According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry.
Oh?
Louis, you're straying from your objective.
Oh. I don't know which way is which. Small salon.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Down here, right? Yeah. Ah, now we can explore the room. Cool.
Fall of the Damned by Rubens. The man who cannot achieve the salvation of God the Father is offered to fall into the depths of the abyss.
The depths of hell. Oh, there's something.
A drachma.
Get up. Okay. Okay, someone is yelling.
Ah, my son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe Miss Adams may be in danger.
And you don't do anything?
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in this small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You should do something, my son.
Shit. I was supposed to make sure Adams wouldn't go back to her room. Don't worry, Your Eminence. I'll take care of it. Probably nothing to worry about.
Do you want me to call for help?
No.
Please don't do anything. I'm sure with a little goodwill, everything will work out fine. Don't go and wake up the whole manor, please.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you.
Sarah. Ooh.
Who do you think you are?
Multiple paths. It may be a good idea to think twice before embarking on the first path you come to.
Me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
It's a story one.
What's going on?
Huh? I don't
It's
think
like
you know
Detroit
who I
Become
am.
Human.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it, what should I do?
Let her go!
Huh? Stay out of it, boy!
Shit.
What are you playing at? I told you to mind your own business, boy! If you think you can side with this whore and then just walk away, you're out of your mind. Give me one good reason not to knock you down.
You're not back in your slum now. You're in Lord Mortimer's home. I suggest you think carefully about what you're going to do.
Don't think you're getting away with it that easily. I'm sick of all these toffs. If we were in Paris, I'd send you all to the guillotine. And
Yeah,
on
but
top
you're
of it
not.
all, a woman telling me how I ought to behave? I won't stand for it.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
What? Don't tell me you're gonna defend these harlots!
I believe in man. From speech comes dialogue. From dialogue, peace is born. And from peace, great destinies flourish.
What the fuck are you talking about? I get the feeling you're trying to put one over on me. If that's the case, you're making a big mistake.
Sorry about that. Look, there's no point in us aggravating each other. Let's both just go our separate ways.
Don't move, we're not done yet. You wanted to be the knight in shining armor and save the damsel in distress. Let's see how brave you are.
Whoa. Make him doubt?
Think about it. You know your head will roll tomorrow if you shoot.
Wanna bet?
Sure do.
I'm not in the habit of beating Lord Mortimer's guest in his own salon. You got off easy this time, but don't try it again.
That was close. Ooh, mama. Close call. It was. How do we get back our... cure negative alterations, restore efforts. What's the golden elixir they were talking about? Golden elixir. Yeah, press 2 to use it. Okay.
The brooch Elizabeth was wearing.
Huh. She was so frightened she was unaware that she'd lost it.
Yeah, well, it didn't seem to do her much good.
Okay. Some kind of weird talisman.
Hey, these look like Chronicles of the Amber Princes. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character. There's a pattern with 5 circles on this chest.
Okay, please open. Ooh.
All right, I've retrieved everything.
Lots of golden elixirs. More honey. Okay, golden elixir. I think that's it.
Lady Adams must have locked it behind her when she fled.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Uh-oh.
Well, did you get time to search the room?
Louis, I only needed 10 minutes. Imagine the scandal if she had found me.
What would you have done in my shoes? She was in the middle of an argument with some angry guy.
10 minutes. I didn't ask for the moon.
Nonetheless, you found what you were looking for, didn't you?
Not everything, but yes. Elizabeth is definitely the daughter of John Adams. We need more information.
More?
You can always go back.
It's too late now.
What the? Too late for what? It didn't even give me the chance to have a little chit chat with him. Okay. What else? Should we go back to the room or talk with a lady?
Monsieur Jacques Perru?
No.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte. Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
What about the other lady?
Duke Manuel Godoy.
10 minutes. 10 minutes. Oh.
Your
hello.
Eminence, what are you doing here?
I was worried about you, my son. How did it go with Miss Adams?
Don't worry about that anymore, Your Eminence. I had to step in, but everything's under control.
What an adventure, my son. I am relieved to hear it. You acted as a good Christian. In these troubled
Thanks.
times, we need more men of your caliber.
It's nothing, Your
Yo,
Eminence. I
Claw.
did what I had to do.
Maybe there's a lot
You
of
did the
historical characters
Good.
in the
Thanks
game.
for the news.
And
My son,
artists
I
as
have
well.
another problem.
So it could be.
I wanted to speak to you about something important. Do you still have my letter on you? The one I gave you in the hall?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
Here it is.
Thank you, my son. Ah, I see that it's still sealed. I was right to put my trust in you, Louise. Give me 1 second, please.
Okay.
I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list.
A list of
Please,
what?
Be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
Thanks. Yeah? Well, he's here then.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Oh?
Louis, you're straying from your objective.
What is my objective?
Huh, that's me.
That's me.
I'm exhausted. I better go to bed. I'll search my room tomorrow. If Mother stayed here right before me, you never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
Fancy painting. I failed. I did not detain Lady Adams. I could have found out something about my mother's past. I could have listened to what Mr. Washington had to say about my mother. Could have found more about the man of my vision. But it is what it is. Okay, conviction. Manipulation, we're master. And psychology? Maybe? Yeah. That's a very sharp candle.
All right. In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I'd better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind.
Okay, all dressed up and ready to go. Etiquette. Okay.
Dear Monsieur de Richie.
Okay, we already read this. Oh, there's a trunk.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Oh. Okay.
Writing material.
Well, we don't have vigilance.
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound?
Wow. This is a pretty neato room. Wow. I bet Mom is in the beach. having some sunlight. Lovelies, I need to go to the toilet really quickly. Do you give me a second? I'll leave you here with this majestical view, and I'll be right back. 1 minute, okay? Thank you so much for waiting, guys. Thank you. I was hungry and in need of going to, you know, to the toilet. Thank you very much. All right, let's see. Honey. Ooh,
Here's something
lemons.
will undermine my botanist's appreciation for the local climate.
We know nothing. All right, that's it.
Thomas looks on. Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Lovely
All
lectures
he
Mortimer's giving to his
who-
guests. Very jolly.
Hey, nothing.
Look, markings on the floor.
Ooh, a secret compartment.
Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
Oh, this bookcase is well stocked.
Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round.
A Voyage Around the World. The travelogue of the explorer, Louis-Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence.
It's her room after all.
And I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother?
Found it. A faint sign of the order, barely visible. Mother,
In the book?
You undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room.
Come on, Louis, think. Think. Let's recap.
He keeps
My
thinking.
mother was in this room. I found a rare edition of her favorite book.
Yes.
She must have left something behind.
Yes.
She must have used the writing materials.
Yes.
What if she used lemon juice instead? An old trick used to hide messages.
Really? Lemon juice for
Using
messages?
invisible ink. I bet she used a lemon to leave a message. Now, how do I reveal the message?
Is it true?
The message is illegible. I have to keep searching.
Okay, lemon. I don't know. Fire? Ash?
Apart from getting the book dirty, I can't see any use for this.
Yeah, ash and invisible ink should work. What is this, tea?
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice strong coffee though. Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Okay, use the ash.
Damn, I'm making a serious mess here. It's no good. Might have worked if the writing had left marks in the paper, but no. There's only traces of lemon. Luckily, I've only put ash on part of the message.
Oh. I'm dumb as a rock. Access the value. What is this?
If a message is written in lemon juice, the flame will reveal it.
Huh. Okay. Yo, Mars! How you doing? I'm doing alright. We're playing detectives.
Nothing.
In the council. We're part of some weird
I
council.
haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
It's going alright. It's a bit like, you know, the that trilogy of games where you have choices and choices matter. What was it? What was it called? Something anthology.
Aha! It's working. The heat reveals
Like the games from The Quarry, Men of
Let's see
Medan.
what my mother wrote.
What else?
Where all eyes size
Can't
you
remember
up,
the other
you
two.
must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of
Dark
Medusa in
Pictures.
Greek
Thank
mythology.
you. I always miss
On the
that.
other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, could be anywhere. Damn! The message continues, but thanks to me, the rest of the text is unreadable. Great. I hope it wasn't a unique addition her mother's
The
gonna
Quarry
kill
was
me.
really cool.
Now I better hurry.
I
and
enjoyed
find
it a
that
lot.
Medusa.
House of Ashes, I think I played, but I'm not sure.
Dinner is served in the red salon.
Typical.
Dinner?
I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
It's daytime. How can it be lunch? Dinner.
If I get a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests.
Yes, sir.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
No, I can't do it. Hey, there's a coin. Oh, it's the waiter. Can't get in. Do 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 do. Manuel de
That
Godoy.
must be the door to the room of the soldier I saw in my vision.
I need to sneeze. That was nasty.
The Prince by Machiavelli. A perfect read for anyone with a surfeit of ambition. That might come in handy.
Are we stealing? Inventory. Okay. No, we can't go. Search.
My dearest son, I'm writing to implore you to act quickly. The situation is rapidly worsening here. Paoli continues to steer our motherland, Corsica, toward open warfare between France and England. His men are everywhere. We are obliged to go into hiding and are unable to remain in the same place for more than 2 days. I wouldn't be surprised if they targeted us soon. Make haste, my son. You hold our destiny in your hands. Your loving mother, Maria Letizia Bonaparte.
Yeah. We kind of know what happened, right? What is this painting? Wow. Okay.
And French actor Talma is Nero in Britannicus, the last emperor of the Caesar dynasty.
Ooh. Fancy.
My dear Napoleon, as previously agreed, I would like to ask you to join us in January on my island to participate in the High Society meeting organized for the occasion. We shall be able to continue our discussion about our project for a new order for France. I have a proposition to make to you concerning your wish to put a strong leader at the head of France. I trust you to be discreet as to your coming. See you soon.
Okay.
My dear...
Oh, it's the same one.
Vercingetorix throws down his arms at the feet of Julius Caesar by Royer, two great army chiefs.
Wow. Inventory full of gold elixir. Okay, I don't have any. Okay. We need to come back later. What is this? Collector coins.
The Battle of Alexander at Issus, or how Alexander the Great triumphed over King Darius. Yet another one with delusions of grand cash.
Okay, that's...
A bicorn decorated with a cockade. It must belong to Hannibal crossing the Alps. Another military success. Why do I get nothing but visions of horror in my room? And he gets victory after victory?
Because he's a conqueror. He's a captain, commander.
Sir Jacques Peru?
No. Monsieur Jacques Peru? Half-shaped key. Okay, for what? These things keep popping up. Ah. There's a special room up here. It's locked. Perfect. Nope.
Monsieur Johann van Vulner.
Nope. God, this place is huge. Come on, where are the other rooms?
That's the door to Elizabeth's room.
Yes. Oh
For
my.
God's sakes, what happened in here?
Satan. Bon dia, Hardigan. How's it going? I'm okay.
A chest with a half-circle pattern.
I hope you're doing well too. Okay. Another ember.
An untutored hand copied these notes. Looks like a healing
I think he
method.
looks like Adam Brody, so I guess he
The
looks like
writing
a
is
lot of
barely
people.
legible. Feet and hands are bound. A piece of cloth in the mouth prevents the tongue from being sectioned. It looks like preparation
Excuse
for an
me.
exorcism.
What?
Is Elizabeth really possessed?
Wow.
Feet and hands are bound.
Okay, I did it already. Guys, give me 1 second, please.
Cloth in the mouth prevents the tongue from being sectioned. It looks like preparation for an exorcism. Is Elizabeth really possessed?
It was a prank call. Of course. Take notes. Ashoka? No, I don't even know what that is. Okay. Devil's Thorn. Brooks.
I found a box containing some kind of white crystals.
Examine.
These are magnesium crystals.
Oh.
A fairly effective remedy for easing anxiety.
Can we eat it?
Well, let's see what it tastes like. Ugh. I really need to stop tasting everything I find now.
Ugh. Okay, golden elixir. No, I haven't. I haven't watched Hadagon. And to be fair, I haven't
Honey,
watched
the remedy
any
of the gods.
of the new Star Wars related content. I've been a bit lazy about that.
June 11th, 1791.
But is it good?
My dear Elizabeth, your last letter gave me much cause for concern. Your words were so cold, as if emotions no longer matter to you. Father maintains that the secondary effects of your treatment still trouble you, but that they will soon subside. Should I believe him? I cling to the belief that we shall soon see each other again, at long last. Right soon. Your loving sister,
Abigail.
P.S. Don't forget to tell me what present you want.
It's a masterpiece? Well, that's good. Because lately the reviews on the shows have not been the best, right?
August 24th, 1792. Elizabeth, I am driven to despair and doubt there is any point in writing to you. I'm not even sure you'll receive my letters. Father controls my correspondence more and more. I am certain he filters our exchanges.
Oh.
Thankfully, one of the chambermaids is able to help me get my letters to you. But they still remain unanswered. I often think about you and pray every day to be able to hold you tight. We have so much time to make up. I beg you, answer me, please. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. That horrible woman came again yesterday. She spent a long time speaking with Father. I didn't understand everything because they spoke in French, but I'm sure they were talking about you.
In French? Don't tell me it's the other lady, the Duchess. She's French, isn't it? No, she's English. Ah, shite.
30 November, 17.
Or our mom. Our mom is
My dear
French.
sister, the cancellation of our reunion hit me like a stab to the heart. Father told me it was for your well-being, but I can't help but blame him. He claims that your condition has worsened and that it could be dangerous for both of us if we met. If only I knew where you were, believe me, I'd be at your side. I haven't received any news from you in a long time. Please write. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. I hope you like the enclosed talisman.
Talisman? What?
June 11th. A novel of the initiation of a young woman into polite society.
Oh, fancy.
A drachma.
More books, more bottles. Should we have a look at the circle? This pentagram. I don't know why we're not analyzing it, since we are keen on the occult.
My dear Elizabeth, I'm writing to inform you of some unfortunate news. We won't be able to meet as planned on the first Sunday of May. I've been told that you're no better, and unfortunately,
Thank you, Emma.
your brothers and I are absolutely snowed under by the work required to govern this new country. Please excuse us. As soon as we can get free, even if it's just for a day, I promise we shall come and see you.
Okay.
Your loving father, John Adams. P.S.
Vice
Don't
President.
hold it against your mother. She still isn't ready. Please don't judge her. I'm sure you'll be able to put all of this behind you one day.
Or not. I think that's it. I don't think I missed anything in the room. Yeah. Let me just check the inventory. Manipulation, notes de Richet. Oh, that's the talisman. Oh, we took it. Try to fraud you? How does the city council try to fraud?
President George Washington.
Let no one disturb me. I'm busy.
Too bad. I'll see him later.
Okay. We didn't want to see him. We wanted to search his room. Oh.
A Chinese coin. Recognizable by the hole in the middle. If I remember rightly, that's called a cash.
Cash? Okay, who's this one?
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Okay, I can't get to his room.
Huh, that's me.
Monsieur de Richet. Can I summon a Beelzebub? No, but the other girl might.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Okay, we'd search the place is clean.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough. Might be better to take a different stairway.
Oh my god. Oh. Work, work, work. What is this?
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Didn't we check it already? We did. Monsieur Bonaparte. Choice already made.
Sir Jacques Peru.
Peru, Peru. Do, 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 do. Oh my god.
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet. I really need to talk to you.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault too.
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir Home.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious. I'm not worried about Jacques Peru.
Okay.
You didn't happen to lose this, did you?
Where did you find it?
In the small salon.
It's the only reminder I have of my beloved sister. I thought that swine stole it from me. You're her son. Sarah de Richet's son.
Yes.
Yes. Why?
Last night,
why are you barefoot?
I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
Why are you interested?
Excuse me, but speaking frankly, why would you care?
I know your mother very well.
Okay.
Really?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She nursed you.
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No. I remember her stare, cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain. I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more agitated.
Oh.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that?
Dun,
There
dun,
must be some
dun.
reason for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
Okay, allow her to confide.
Elizabeth, confiding in me might ease your burden.
Uh-oh.
Let me relieve you of some of your suffering.
Relieve me? Do you even hear yourself? Do you really think that by confiding in my torturer's son, I will be healed as if by magic? That it will bring my smile back? Or let me sleep at night?
Nope.
Look, you don't seem like a bad person. And I'm sorry you have to find out your mother's true colors like this. But I'm not going to pity you. Everybody has their cross to bear. I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them.
Me?
You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they?
Mention her sister.
Haven't you got a sister?
Yes.
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
She's the only one who cares about me.
And
I would
father.
have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her. Since you insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Yo, freak.
Thanks for trusting me.
You see,
He got beaten
before I was
by
born,
a
my mother
douchebag.
often suffered from hallucinations
In this
and
house.
fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person. So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her. The last resort was to call a priest.
Exorcism.
So, is that what your father did?
No. He went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my mother.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders.
Your
My
mother
mother's fit
sucks.
stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me. Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was declared stillborn. My fate was decided that very day.
It would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
I understand how you feel, but I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons, even if it seems difficult to believe.
Yeah.
Everything she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
Oh, poor girl.
So what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. Until I found out he had also invited your mother.
So you killed her.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's coming for you.
You can't change my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.
Oh. Dun dun dun. Well, let's get some honey.
Crucifixion of St. Peter. He was crucified upside down, out of humility.
Can we talk with this dude? Hello. Hello, my friend.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service, day and night, sir.
What can you tell me about our host?
I would like to speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Do please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master. Is there anything else that sir would like to know?
Yes. Can you tell me about the guests?
What can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, sir, but I am bound by discretion to say nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests, sir. Perhaps sir would like to know something else?
I have a few questions. May I walk outside?
What is outside on the island exactly?
Lord Mortimer has made a point of keeping the main part of the island in its natural state, sir. For security reasons, only the wharves and the gardens are accessible to guests. If sir would like to walk along the wharves, he has only to follow the pathway used upon his arrival. If he would like to walk in the interior gardens of the manor, I would advise sir to pass through the portrait gallery.
Where is that?
May I help sir in any other way?
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
Honey. Amber?
My good fellow, would you have any amber available?
I would, but unfortunately I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
Oh. I'll play a trick on him and steal from him. Ooh, okay.
Well, no point in lying, you know. I know full well you haven't got any.
I would never think of lying, sir. I don't believe I am authorized to give it away, that is all.
Amber? Here? I'd be surprised.
Yet I assure you, sir.
No, you're pulling my leg. I don't believe you.
I wouldn't dare to joke with sir.
Yeah, sure. You're just leading me on. I dare you to show it to me, if you really have some.
Well, then, sir, here is a piece.
Ah, right. Well, I'm impressed. Can you lend it to me for a minute?
Of course, sir.
A long minute. Da-na-na-na.
Wow, I can hardly believe it. Well, I have other questions.
Of course, sir. But, sir, I believe you haven't given me back the amber, sir.
I'm not really sure.
The
I'm not really sure. No, it's not here.
I gave to sir.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. You really ought to look after your things.
It's just strange, I would
Can't
say.
be easy to come across amber in these parts.
Well, does Sir desire anything else?
Have you got no return? Oh,
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was
skip.
wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
Of course, manuscript.
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, sir. And
Goethe.
I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is damaged, sir. I would never dare lend sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
Oh, I'll make him believe that's my book.
Hang on, but it's mine.
Beg pardon, sir?
It's my book. I'm telling you, it's my book.
With all due respect, sir, I hope sir will understand that I have doubts. You see, I found it in Lord Mortimer's library.
Huh. There you are, then. That's exactly where I left it.
I am quite put out, sir. I don't know what to say.
Give it to
In that
me.
case, I suggest you say nothing and hand it over.
But I...
Now.
But, sir, I... Very well, sir. Here you are. May sir take good care of it. It is damaged.
And you've damaged it as well? Well, bravo. Bravo.
Poor
No,
dude.
No, I didn't do anything. It wasn't me, sir.
Say pardon.
Pardon me, sir.
Very good. There were some other things I wanted to go over with you.
What a douche! Oh my god, we're such douchebags. Evelina. Okay, perfect. Let's see if we got any other goodies around here. Bum 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 bum. Ooh, Portugal. Hello, Portugal. We look a little bit crooked, but so does the other countries. Nice. What is this room? We can go there, or we can go the other. Let's go this one. Disco Elysium, I haven't played it yet. I have not. Italy was alright? That seemed a bit crooked as well. Wow.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army.
Okay.
And Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us
As usual.
later. So, let us begin.
It's great.
What is Mortimer
I've heard
playing?
about it, yeah. A lot of
tells me to
people
come urgently
told
and
me wonders
he sends
about
no
Disco
one to meet
Elysium. That it's a nice RPG.
Thank you again for the wine.
Gotta give it a go.
It is served every day at the King's table.
It's not a waiter, he's a
I am
count
delighted.
that
Rumor and
helps
Piaggi seem to
the
get along well.
Mr. Mortimer. Oh, 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 oh. Fuck.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself.
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh.
I understand. I shall feel better too as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you
Weird
in
and
London,
dangerous
my
for your
dear.
health.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory.
Ooh,
Such
look at those
complexity.
buns.
Typically French. A Sauterne, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's
Thinking in
favourite
dialogue.
wine. It is
Let's go.
yours.
In
I'm
his
good with
absence, I've
dialogues.
taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas.
I don't think this guy
The
has a
bedrooms,
mirror.
Washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
She has.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
Her nipples are barely showing. Nope.
Is everything all right?
Maybe a vampire.
Thank you.
Who knows?
I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
Get to know Holner.
My lord, I only know the prestige of your name. Might I have the honor of getting
I
to
was
know
not
you a
looking.
little
I was
better?
just
You are Monsieur
looking.
Louis Moras de Richet.
de Richet. De Richet. A name with a nobiliary
If he had a mirror, you think it would help?
It would, Val. Thank you so much for the 9 months.
From a noble
We have a
line.
Twitch baby.
I am just a simple French citizen.
What should we
Really?
name it?
Oh, you seem nothing
Valra?
like a commoner.
Or Bral?
At that wretch over there, Cher Camille.
Napoleon
Have you any
looks
information on this,
drugged.
Napoleon?
What do you think, madam? What is this Bonaparte doing here?
The presence of a soldier is never a good sign. It can only mean there's going to be further war. To answer your question, I only know that his family were in favor of the revolution, and that it almost cost them their lives.
Thank you, that's helpful.
For the adoption. My God.
Monsieur de
If that's your decision,
it would seem
we shall
have
do that.
common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
Oh, yes. He needs eye drops. Yeah, I would never speak with someone in a place like this. Not even with my best friend.
Lord Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis.
I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother.
Oh.
You must know that I am deeply sorry about their disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
Oh.
Of course.
And for that, I have a little question
Quiz
for you.
time!
The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
Oh.
Absolutely. 50,000 louis d'or in hard cash.
The offer I'm talking about was for only 20,000 louis d'or, Monsieur de Richet. The truth is, you really have no idea about our agreement. So, you're wasting my time. I need to work with people I can have confidence in, sir.
The exact numbers may have escaped me. I suggest you wait for my mother's return in order to manage such details.
I have one last question I would like to pose to you.
Yes, monsieur.
We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France.
Okay.
Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
Let the people be free to choose. France needs a leader.
I think what France is lacking today is a truly strong leader ready to govern her. Someone who will restore her luster, who will propel her forward so once again she becomes a proud nation respected by all. A man capable of both rebuilding the country from the inside and, at the same time, developing exterior
Bravo,
relations.
a politician.
Someone with a vision, I think. The right person still remains to be found.
You're right, my friend. I hear your words.
Hey,
and
we
I
did
agree.
it.
Monsieur de Richet, I am reassured. I am very happy to have met you.
Yes.
Lord Mortimer was right to put his
I'm a
trust in you.
legitimate
I
person.
hope to work with you in the very near future. I would like to thank you for your support by offering you this humble little gift.
A book?
Reflections on the Revolution in France.
Mr. Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture, and please know that I, too, am delighted to have met you.
Let's go.
My friends, I would like to say a few words, please. I would like to thank Lord Mortimer.
Her mom wrote him telling about Corsica.
Those
Corsica?
of us for whom
How you
it
say
is
it in
not the
English?
first time
Corsica?
here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure
That
you
neck,
that
though.
each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place,
La course.
Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old
Oh, it's Corsica in English. In Portuguese is Corsica.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington. Right, we shall meet again tomorrow. All the guests will be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope.
Yes.
Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
Yes. A lot of loot to be explored. It is. Oh! We failed, but I dirtied one part. What do you mean? I think we did everything. 4 points available. All right, we request vigilance and oh, reduce cost and effort points by 3. Skill not acquired. Okay. Let's go like this. Bum bum bum. Oh, dee dee.
Alright, let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message. I've got to find the place where all eyes size you up.
Manuscript to equip. I want a skill in etiquette. We're not very polite. A piano. Oh! Butterflies, that's beautiful. Okay, nothing.
Romney painted Lady Hamilton as Circe.
What's this?
Circe preparing wine. What better trap for Ulysses?
Yeah, Circe, who transformed the sailors into pigs.
Discourse on the Method by Descartes. This book changed the way. Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost. The Conversion of Ulysses by Gurs. Circe changing Ulysses' companions into swines.
Yeah. Into picky.
Circe turning Ulysses' companions back into humans.
Okay.
Ulysses and Circe at the table. If I were you, Ulysses, I wouldn't drink the wine.
Yup.
A swine in a salon? That's an odd choice of decor. This painting has caused some debate. Who did Dosi paint? Alcina the fairy or Circe the magician?
Looks like the fairy. Okay, nothing here, nothing here. Should we talk with the old man?
Devil's Thorn. The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
Okay. Unlock.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Royal jelly.
Circe.
Okay.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Well, Your Eminence, do you still have any room left?
Ah, my son, the sin of gluttony is the most difficult of all. in
Same.
my eyes. Nevertheless, what a charming moment we have had together. I'm delighted I was able to talk to Mr. von Wollner. We hadn't spoken to each other for an eternity.
Yes. I noticed that Your Eminence knew a fair number of people at the table.
The benefit of age, my son. This isn't my first invitation to Lord Mortimer's. You will see, it's the perfect place to make new friends.
I bet.
Indeed, I noticed that you and Mr. Bonaparte had already begun.
Ah, I adapt quickly to local customs. It's what I was taught.
And you are right to do so, my son. But tell me, have you had any news of your mother since your arrival?
Alas, still nothing, Your Eminence. But I still haven't been able to meet Lord Mortimer.
Do not worry. It is typical of him. What can I say? Lord Mortimer is a very busy man. I should think you are beginning to worry.
Not really.
To tell you the truth, not really.
You are right. Be positive. Perhaps Sarah is in the company of Lord Mortimer, and they will both turn up shortly.
Mm-hmm.
But while I have you with me, I have a question for you.
Go ahead, Louis. What can I do for you?
Okay, I'm looking for... Does that mean anything to you?
If I said to you, where all eyes size you up, would it mean anything to you?
I don't know if it's the place you're looking for, Louis. But it makes me think of the portrait gallery.
There's
Maybe
a gallery
there's a
here?
Medusa.
Can you tell me where to find it, please?
Of course. Just go through the door.
How
It
convenient.
will lead into the library. Continue all the way through, and you'll end up in the gallery. You'll see it, Louis. When you get there, you'll know.
Thank you very much, Your Eminence. On that last word, then, I shall leave you to fight your demons. See you later, Your Eminence.
See you later, my son.
Can I eat some? No.
Dining on ham. Well, that's very appetizing. Amber crystals.
Take it. Okay, key with an occult earth symbol. Wow. Mathematica. Origin Fidelis. Ad Perpetuum. And Glorium.
Atreus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Okay.
A Byzant from the Byzantine Empire. A coin often used in St. Louis
Oh.
era.
Wow. The whole house is beautiful.
Where all eyes size you up. Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of.
And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature now?
I think so.
Allegory regarding the decoration of the rights of men. That's the least you could say.
Wow.
Liberty or death by Regnault. Well, I'll take liberty, please. But I do understand his choice, even though it seems radical. Ah, painting by Ingres. Molière dining with Louis XIV. The king's posture is surprising. It's
Wow.
almost as if he's addressing someone in the assembly. Allegory regarding the decoration of the rights of men. That's the least you could say.
So this game also gives you art lessons, which is pretty awesome. Okay, we can't go to the garden. Okay, get up. Get up, get up, get up. Who's this?
Celia. That name means nothing to me.
Celia. What about this one? Hey! Last Supper.
The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci. The last day before his crucifixion, Jesus announces that he will be betrayed by one of his disciples.
Judas.
A meeting between Louis XIV and Philippe V. I wonder why I'm the company by Rembrandt.
Wow. No, we can't go. What is
The
this?
Fall of Phaeton. Another painting by Rubens. Poor Phaeton, struck by lightning for borrowing his father's chariot and losing control of it. Moral: don't steal Dad's chariot.
Yeah, weird. Yeah, the makeup taste ruins everything. I agree.
Song of Roland.
I agree.
Roland feeleth his death is near, his Christ crucified by Velasquez.
Yeah, this one is pretty creepy.
Someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alquidia.
Reserved? They went. The chariot was stolen and they get... Whee! What is this one? Doesn't say. Who's this?
A painting with no name.
Isn't that the German dude? Oh, that's the Medusa. I'm not gonna touch it yet.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Wow. This one was Velasquez as well, no? Or Rembrandt? I don't know. What about this one? Doesn't say. All paintings should have a description. Doo-doo. Morhan, are you ready to know your future today? The question for today is... Not a question, the sentence. It's a pity that kids these days are all getting involved with blank. So the kids are getting involved with flightless birds or penis breath. So you choose which one you consider better for kids to being involved with, all right? To soak up an old sweat, etc. and it's awkward for us today.
What Mother was trying to do with her.
Yeah, it's true. It's true, Simplex.
A hero armed
But the
with a
problem
sword.
was the materials they were made of
lantern.
that would provoke
And the
cancer
last one
and all
holding a
those
shield.
nasty diseases
I'll stake my life
to the
on it.
skin.
All the statues.
Hope you're
form a
doing
single
well,
scene
little
together.
Morhan.
The poor devils are about to face the beast.
Brush the
Let's give
teeth,
them a helping
yeah.
hand.
Just do it. Okay. So we need to... Oh. Oh.
The origin of myths, a reinterpretation of legendary creatures. Just what I need.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry to hear
The text is in
that.
French on the left-hand page, and
You know you can hit me
Latin
up on
the
the
right-hand.
Discord, right?
Let's find the chapter on the Medusa.
You can do that.
Hang on. This version is significantly different from the regular one. It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids, the chimera,
Yeah.
the hydra, the gorgons. Ah, the section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa.
That's it. So, I heard you're feeling lucky. Today I already gave 2 games, so I wish you luck. Had a gun. You know what to do. You're already an expert on this. Exclamation mark spin and let's go! Yeah, there's a lot of occult in this game, Warhan. A lot of references, art, myths, etc. Good luck! And it's another free game! Let's go! Had a gun. Please hit me up on the Discord or on Twitch, because you know and everybody knows on this channel that I forget if you don't send me a message. So please do, okay? And I will send you the game key. All right, thank you for participating. Yeah, it's very enjoyable. It's like Detroit Become Human, you know, and handle the mechanism. Meow, 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 meow.
The mechanism is worn here.
Ooh, Franklin, you're also feeling lucky?
The machinery
Give it a
freezes
go.
up.
Give it a go. Exclamation mark
Must
spin.
have been in this
Let's
position
go.
most of the time, betrayed by the marks of time. So that makes it easy. The shield must face
You're
the
not
sun.
a nonsense. You are not. So don't worry about it. No, I mean Detroit is it's on another level, right? It's a masterpiece of those type of games, but this one is it's really good as well. I'm enjoying it so far. Franklin, we're waiting whenever you feel like it, okay? We're here for you. In the meantime, I'm going to check here something. Something. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. All right, let's go. Good luck. Good luck. Let's go. Yeah, let's hope so. And it's another free game. Franklin, send me a message through Discord or through Twitch. All right, please do that, so I can send you the game. Okay, the same for everybody else who won the game today. Send me message whenever you can. All right, or I will forget. You know how I work with these things. I have a terrible memory. Yeah, it's cool. I'm going broke. It's okay. It's part of, you know, it's part of life. I can't. Agility, not enough. Think about the configuration. Okay.
Now, Louis, it's time to keep a logical mind, as every good scientist should. The aim is to defeat the Medusa, so what can the lantern be for? To light up the Medusa? Hardly likely. The hero holding the lantern will be easy prey, and the shield will be of no use. To light
Okay.
up the sword? No, that makes no sense. So that leaves the shield. I wonder if the aim is to play with the light. If I turn the shield right, the light would be reflected. The ray of light will perturb the Medusa and focus her attention on the best protected hero.
Okay. Okay. What about this one?
The statue is darker on the right-hand side. It must be often placed towards the fire, which would explain the difference in color. In that case, it would be facing the Medusa. Perfect for the coup de grace.
Coup de grace. Okay, rotate the statue to the Medusa. Okay. Oh. What about this dude? Is it the Medusa? No.
Let's think. To vanquish the beast, the statues have to be lined up in a specific order. What can the shield be for? To protect its holder? Why not? But in that case, what's the lantern for? Step back and take a second, Louis. Be logical, but open-minded.
No.
Think outside the box. Nobody said a statue has to have only one use. I wonder if the lantern was to distract the Medusa. This shield can both protect the holder and also reflect the light from the lantern to distract the beast. In other words, I'll have to make an angle of 90 degrees between the lantern and the Medusa by turning the shield to face the sword. If Mortimer's the one who thought of all this stuff, then honestly, he must have a screw loose. Crazy idea, but worth a shot.
Yes, sir. Now what? Light it up, baby?
In Greek mythology, anyone who looked into the eyes of the Medusa turned to stone. So the monster's statue must be turned towards someone who can protect their eyes. It can only be the hero holding the shield.
Okay. Ta-da! Genius. Oh?
Whoa.
Oh!
Ah, for Pete's sake, Emily. You scared the pants off me. Don't ever do that again.
Well, keep your nose out of my business then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
No, tell me what you're doing here.
I was feeling a bit peckish. I went in search of the kitchen and I ended up here.
Your sense of direction is mind-boggling, isn't it? Well, no matter. I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine. And if you find anything of interest, let me know.
Oh.
Yeah, in your dreams. At your service, madam.
Ah!
I found an amazing ring. There's an inscription engraved on it.
Pretend to propose with a ring.
Emily, when I see that ring, I can no longer hold back my feelings for you.
Oh, stop it. You're being ridiculous.
What do you mean? I was just about to get down on one knee.
Ah! What a silly. Silly vanilla. Okay, examine the symbols.
The heavenly symbols refer to Pandora's box. Emily, I'm pretty sure I've got Pandora's box.
Of course you have. You see an earthen pot and you immediately assume it can only be Pandora's box. Logical. What I like about you, Louis, is that you never fail to surprise me.
Don't open the jar, open the jar.
Emily, what if I open the jar? Would that then make man responsible for all the evils?
Try. It'll make a change. All right, can we move on now?
I do love your irony, but honestly, are you ever impressed by anything you see?
By a chamber pot? No, you really do need to do better than that.
Okay. Ooh.
A golden fleece.
It's freezing. Hurry up.
Cold? You want a rug? It'll warm you up.
I wouldn't be caught dead in that horrible thing.
That's a pity. The gold color brings out your eyes.
And your flattery brings out your boorishness.
Oh. Rude.
An unofficial gospel? You'd be more likely to find this kind of book at the Vatican.
Nothing special. The library at Buckingham has 3.
Oh.
I bet you've read them cover to cover.
Naturally.
Really? I'm curious. Tell me, what part stood out the most to you?
The passage where Mary says to Joseph, "Hey, you, shut up."
In other words, you haven't even opened one.
Ooh, a gun and a coin?
Chinese coin. Hey, Mortimer's the author of this work. He talks about his passion for art.
Okay. What about this? No. A globe. What is this? It's like Julius Caesar's
Guess what I found?
The
thingy.
Holy Grail.
Older than that.
A piece of Noah's Ark.
Not that old.
This could go on for hours. Just tell me.
Caesar's laurel wreath.
It is! Try on the crown.
The workmanship on this crown is amazing. The finesse of the gold laurel leaves is beautiful. A crown worthy of an emperor. I'd stake my life that it's the genuine article.
Wow. Try the crown.
Stop! Don't put your grubby fat fingers on
You
it.
find my fingers fat?
At least put on some gloves.
Please note, my fingers are slim.
You were going to leave marks. My God, what an amateur.
Many a harpsichord players would love to have sexy fingers like mine.
Tell me where you took your infiltration classes so I can have your tutor executed.
Let's compare hands then. We'll soon see whose fingers are fattest.
No, I'm not going to compare hands with you. Let's just keep going.
Bad loser.
Okay. Any more books?
Well, looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes.
Pamphlet. No, it's not
By
an...
Mortimer himself. You should see this sword, Emily. It's magnificent.
I'm busy. Describe it to me.
It's... King Arthur?
I think this is Excalibur, King Arthur's sword. I've always dreamt of drawing it from the stone.
How sweet. You're still clinging to your boyhood dreams. When you finished playing, maybe you can help me search the place?
I'm doing it! You're still in the same place. Oh.
Here's something interesting. A manor in Maine, hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia, properties in Shanghai. Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old, and all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
What?
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention. How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
See those fine scratches around the words?
Yes, and?
The ink barely spreads on the paper. It spreads exactly the same way on the signature. The deed was written using the same ink. If it is a fake, then it's a professional job.
Okay. Mortimer is immortal.
Maybe Mortimer is immortal or capable of living for a very long time, like Methuselah. A first smile. Careful. Keep that up and soon you'll end up laughing.
Carry on sprouting inanities like that, and indeed I might. These documents are intriguing, but do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
Won twice by
And how
Mark
do you know
Anthony
my
during a
mother
crazy
was
fertility
interested in this
festival where
room?
Anthony ran
I
around
didn't
naked
know, I just
whipping
supposed
ladies
she
and
was.
Caesar
And you
said
just
no,
confirmed
probable
it. So,
move which might
do
have
you think
backfired
she
influenced
found what she
delivery
came
similar to Caesar.
I don't know. She was
Okay.
obsessed with Mortimer, and
Maybe,
I must confess these
you know,
property deeds are troubling.
if that's the case, why would she
Maybe
have
it's just
left them?
painted golden
Once again, I
and
don't
not
know.
made of gold. I don't
We'll
know.
have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take?
But if indeed existed one of those, wow.
How did Lord Mortimer get all this? It's just crazy.
Secret connections, money, or a well-kept family treasure passed on from generation to
Sorry,
generation.
Claw. Sorry about that.
That would mean some of Mortimer's ancestors lived before Jesus was born.
Jesus!
I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Or she wanted to protect her discoveries. It's disturbing.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something.
Yes, ma'am.
Amber.
Amber. A brooch.
What is that you found?
A cameo pendant. What's going on?
Nothing.
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is about.
No.
Yes.
We just met, Louis. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
Listen, Emily. It seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar. Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why the hell should I place my trust in you, Louis?
I have nothing to say.
At least this way things are clear. How do you expect me to open up to you at all if you can't even reassure me? Well, I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a French cheese, but I've nothing to gain by confiding in you any further than that.
Nothing to gain? Damn it, Emily! I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need help?
Just like everyone. You have your strengths and your weaknesses. And there's no use pretending otherwise.
Ha! And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
Oh. 5. Can we do that?
Pragmatic, intelligent, sure of herself. Her only weak spot is her difficulty talking about herself. I don't know much about your past, but I'm guessing you had to get by on your own for much of your life. It might have closed you off, and that can be a disadvantage. It might be time for you to open up and risk a little trust. Not every man you meet wants to hurt you.
Yes, you may be right.
Does she have gray hair
I might
now?
have some weaknesses, but I don't need your help
Hi,
to overcome them.
Suburb.
And I'm simply
Welcome.
not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time. Do you understand?
I can't eat the cheese. Questioning locked. From someone.
Well, one thing is very clear. You're working for someone. You're the dark hand of someone more powerful. Home, for example. You seem to know each other very well.
Why are we bringing home to the conversation? If you knew me better, you would know that I take orders from no one.
Oops.
I already have a work partner. I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me. But I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Who's your
Is there any
teammate?
chance you might tell me who he is?
No, I've already said too much. Consider yourself lucky I've even given you this much. It's extremely rare, believe me.
Come on, don't stop now that you've come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
You're a gambler. So, your partner is...
It's a woman, and it's my mother.
It's as obvious as it is surprising. You're my mother's hard-hitting partner.
Oh, God, do you really believe the nonsense that comes out of your mouth?
Well,
Uh-oh.
a second ago I did. A little.
Sorry, Louis, your mother is not my partner.
It's a man, and it's a member of the Order.
Chances are, you're working with a member of the Order.
The only members of the Order other than ourselves are your mother and Mr. Washington. The former has sadly gone missing. As for the latter, I knew nothing of his arrival. Incidentally, you must have noticed how inefficiently our Order communicates internationally.
Oh my.
Right, time is short. You haven't convinced me. I prefer to remain discreet. Don't take it the wrong way. All I can tell you is I'm looking for my sister. And if I reacted so strongly at the sight of the cameo pendant, it's because I thought it belonged to her. But it doesn't.
I understand. I won't insist.
It's time to leave.
It's not working, the sound?
Doesn't work.
Okay, it's working. X for doubt. Yeah, she's doubting very much. So that means she's Abigail?
So, what do you think of our first adventure?
I must admit, it has been fun by your side.
Same here.
Oh, it's okay, Panis. Hey, what?
Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
Good
She has
evening,
some
Elizabeth.
cool-ass tattoos.
Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
I was sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
Join the sexy lady? Or follow the cultist strange girl? Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. I will choose you.
Excuse me, Elizabeth, but some very urgent business has cropped up. We can speak tomorrow.
No, Louis, don't leave me alone. They've come back.
Good night, madam.
Well, well, Louis, you took your sweet time.
What?
What did our poor Elizabeth want?
What is she doing here?
The real question would be this. What exactly are you doing, Emily, in my room?
I've enjoyed our discussions very much, and I had hoped that we could continue them.
Oh.
Emily? Have I misunderstood something here? And what are you doing in my room?
And for a while now, the question has been nagging at me.
And that explains why I now find you here in my bed.
Oh.
Go ahead. Ask me the question that's been burning at your lips.
I know your mother was here to
Ooh,
meet
she took off the dress.
Can't figure out who.
That's too quick.
Oh. So that's what's been hiding behind all this.
We are both members of the Order, Louis. Let's try to be honest with each other. I have followed with great interest your affair in Paris, in connection with Mr. von Borchardt. You managed to steal something from him, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, the book.
Are you talking about the Book of All Mysteries? Al-Azif?
That's right, Louis. A valuable bit of plunder, isn't it?
Yeah. When we finally found it, we took it.
And where is the book right now?
Amazingly, it's right here. Mother took it with her when she came.
This is quite fascinating. But just what did Sarah expect to accomplish here?
If only I knew myself. My mother always takes a sly pleasure in telling me as little as possible.
Oh, poor little Louis. Your mother hides things from you. That's not very nice.
No, it's not nice at all. And you, what were you supposed to do once the book was found?
Give it to our sponsor, of course. Sir Gregory has more than one card up his sleeve.
So you mean Home is playing both sides?
Right. Enough chatting. Come and join me instead.
Oh. Yes. Hey, mamacita. That was fast.
I have to go, Louis. I don't want anyone finding me here in the morning.
You're right. Well, have a good night.
Good night. I'm not even going to
See
get
you
up.
tomorrow, rested and ready.
Sure thing.
The tattoo lady is not doing all right. Ta-na-na-na. I'm a libertine. Wow. How many traits do we have? We can only have 3, 6, 8, 16, 20 traits. We are charismatic, cultist, reliable, obliging, gentleman, faithful, member of the order, determined, legitimate, dubious, investigative, and libertine. Nope. Yo.
Lord Mortimer, Monsieur de Richet. At last we meet.
Dun 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 dun. There we go. We got to level 5. Okay, erudition. We're doing good. That's it. Episode 1 is done.